Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Tarot Noir. I'm Tarot D, and I am an intuitive tarot reader. And today's topic is Blueface, Jaidyn, the whole engagement situation. If you're new to this channel, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Thank you to all of my subscribers. I have been gaining a little bit of traction. Thank you guys for supporting the channel. Thank you guys for supporting the website. Thank you guys for just supporting me in this journey. I'm very appreciative, and I just hope to, expand and keep doing what I'm doing, what I love doing, which is tarot reading. Okay, so what's popular right now on my series and in my tarot reading channel is the Chrisean series. Okay, I'm a major Chrisean rock fan, and we've been following the story. If you haven't seen the other two videos, we've been kind of following her and just, doing the little readings to see, is the situation going to get better? Everybody kind of is hand in hand in wanting Miss Chrisean Rock to do well for herself and her newborn baby. So, you know, we just do the readings just like everybody else want to know. Yesterday the engagement was all over the blogs, it was all over social media. Blueface and Jaidyn, Alexis, he proposed to her at the Rams game. He did his big one, and it kind of, we wasn't expecting it, and I don't think Jaidyn was expecting it. And when she was crying, I have to honestly say it seemed to be like a loving situation. It seemed like she really was super excited. So congratulations to them, even though I don't really support how they move. I just don't. After that, Blueface went off on Carlissa, the mother. It's just been one thing after another. Unfortunately, today, I haven't had the opportunity to go and look at if anything else was said since last night. So I am reading based on what I know from last night. I don't know who posted what, who posted next, what happened, if Chrisean responded today. I don't know. So we're just going to do the reading as what I know. The last thing I know was that they had got engaged, and that was it. Like, I haven't heard anything else. So we're going to go straight into the tarot deck. Okay. We're just going to see exactly what's really, what's really going on with this engagement situation. Obviously, they're engaged, but, is this genuine from Blueface? He spent the money on the ring, so I guess it might be, Alright. Let's pull a couple cards. Let's go right into it. We have the Wheel card. We have the Ten of Pentacles card. We have the King of Swords card. Okay. Right now we have the Wheel. Everything is being shooken up here. Okay. The Wheel card represents the whole tarot deck alignment. It's just a very prosperous time, and things are changing. Okay, this might be a real change on Blueface's part. A complete circle, completeness. He has his wife, he has his family, and this was the last little piece to the puzzle. But as he's turning, so is Chrisean. Okay, and things are in her life are turning. This is a change of events, but all in good fortune. I think everybody monetarily is winning. Everyone. Okay, they both got hit songs out. They're both doing everything that they need to do. On the financial side, they're both kind of blowing up. Okay, so I think that in my perspective, my will complete a fortune. I just feel like the engagement may have been very much sincere. Okay, like I feel like Blueface feels like he has it all right now. He got a wife. He got it all now, Okay. Ten of Pentacles. Okay. Generational wealth. Prosperous time. Think just it's money on the head. This is generosity, generation wealth, building a future for the kids, building a future for his family. Um, it's a money move. It's a money move. I mean, he's doing pretty well right now, and I think that the long term that he's thinking is, you know, prosperous. I want my family to be prosperous. If you look here, the man is holding the wife. Okay, and then you have the grandparents right here, and even though him and Carlissa are not getting along, I do feel like they're going to mend some things out in the future. This is a whole, my family is doing well. What more can a man want? He has it all right now, okay, in his mind, and he's thinking about the future of his family, okay? The King of Swords, okay? The King of Swords represents truth. The sword suit is all about intellect and all being about direct and double-edged sword, as above, so below, he had to, I think, for me, this card means that he had to be truthful with himself and say, what other women, after going through the interviews on Jason Lee and the No Jumper interview that he did with him and Jaidyn and Alexis, and maybe him sitting down and like reminiscing on what he's done in the past, maybe it clicked to him like, man, you know what, I need to actually make an effort and really, settle down for real. This is a king in that suit. So a king has all powers, all knowing. He made that decision on his own. Nobody coerced him to do it, made him do it. His management didn't make him do it. This was a direct decision, like, yo, I really need to settle down with her. And I think going through that interview process may have opened his eyes to really see that, hey, I need to make this person my wife. I need to make my world complete. I need to think about my family. I need to think about how I got everything laid out. Very prosperous time. He stood up. He stepped up to the plate, basically. This is the step up to the plate, whether we like it or not. He loves Jaidyn and Alexis no matter what. So I think that's what that card indicates. Okay, let's go into my favorite Notorious Shadow deck. The pictures on this deck is very I'm gonna move this up. The pictures on this deck is very, very shadowy, dark, neon, cyberpunk. I love it. It gives you an alternative feeling. It shows what we don't see. But right now I just feel like he just manned up and just, let me just put the last piece of the puzzle together in my life. He has it all. He got the kids, he got the dog, he got the wealth, and he's about his family right now. Those interviews, maybe with him watching himself and like realizing, dang, Jaidyn has really been there for me, because she was first before Chrisean. Not saying that I agree with any of it, but I'm just saying she was there first. So I think it just, something clicked to him, and he was like, you know what, I gotta do this. Like, nobody told me to do it. I wanted to do it because she's been there. She's the only one that's gonna put up with me. And I think that's really the census on what everybody is really thinking, is that Jaidyn is the only one that is going to take it. Chrisean was having issues, as any other woman would, Alright, shadow deck. Okay, let's see. Okay, we got the King of Wands. Okay. The Nine of Cups, wishes fulfilled. Oh, this is a good one. That's Jaidyn right there. Okay, the Nine of Wands. Okay. All right, surrender. Who had my back? Okay. All right, so this is what I show. In my shadow deck, we have the executive of wires. As you see, he's starting the fire. Executive in this deck means king. Okay, king of wands. You see the fire, hothead. This is what I'm getting. The way I placed the cards, this was the wheel, right? Like, this was the wheel of the card. Okay, like I said, signs are changing. People are changing. This is a legitimate change. We know Blueface for being a hothead. We know Blueface for doing all the scandalous stuff. We know this. This is what Blueface is known for. But the Wheel of Fortune says it's time for him to turn a new leaf. There's nothing we can do about it. Will he be perfect? No, nobody is. But the effort is there. So there's a switch going on. This is what we used to, and this is what's happening. Okay? And we just have to accept it. We just have to accept it, whether we respect it or not. Whether we like it or not, we have to accept it. The man want to change? Let him change. But this is what we know him as. Do he still have some of his dark ways? Yes. Of course, it's not going to change overnight. But I think gradually he will move on to a better space. He will get better, but only time. It's going to take some time, but he's that light switched off after he just felt like he did the right thing. This is just what it is. Okay. Now, like I said, with this card, family, generational wealth, husband, wife, kids, dog, grandparents. In this deck, we see the lady sitting on the bar. Okay, and she has everything in her control. This is the 9 of vials. Vials in this deck means cups. So this is the 9 of cups. And normally it's a guy sitting there with the cups lined up in the back of him. That is the ultimate wish grant card. Obviously, we know that this is Jaidyn Alexis, and this is what she wanted. Her wish was fulfilled. Now her world is complete. This is what she's feeling like. I got what I wanted. Her wish was fulfilled. And he gave it to her. You know. We all know that this is what she wanted. Okay. But if you see in this deck too, there's a crack in the window. And to me, it signifies all the hell she done went through. The cracks to get up there. The struggle to get to where she's at. To get to wifey. She's been longing this for a very long time. Okay? And she had to put up with a lot of hell to sit up there and be the lady, like she say in her song, the lady, the first lady or whatever. She's sitting on the bar and all that hell she had to go through, all that shadow just to get there. So she feels fulfilled. She feels her world is complete as well. Okay? 9 of wands. Okay, 9 of wires, 9 of wands. You see the guy holding a shield. Okay, holding the shield with the fiery wand in one hand, blocking all the rest of it out. Being truthful again to himself, realizing that this road that he was on is not happening. Like, nobody's gonna put up with his stuff. But actually just blocking out a lot of people. He has that shield as a defense mode. That could be his mother. That could be Chrisean. That could be anybody. He is stopping. He is putting an end to the sword. The sword, okay? He's putting an end to the BS. He's blocking those individuals that are toxic. It is what it is. He's going to win. That's what he needs to do, to focus on his family and him turning on a new image, a new look, a new him. You can't. It's hard to change when you're around toxic people. Okay. All right. So let's go into a little bit of the oracle. I'm gonna move these up right here so y'all can see them. Yeah, these cards are lining up just right. Just right. Just right. And really, let me reshuffle that. I don't see like a Chrisean energy. I just feel like this was not motivated to get back at her at all. I don't think that's what this was. I think this was a truthful moment that, you know, he kind of like sat back and watched those interviews and was like, damn, you know, I really need to change my life. Maybe we're not expecting a major change, but the fact that he proposed to the girl, that says a lot. Okay. I'm not seeing Chrisean being a motivator or a reason for him to do this to try to hurt her. Even though I think in the back of his mind that he knows it's going to hurt her. I don't see this as a manipulated event. Okay. Okay, let's go. Self-love. Creation and intention. Self-love. Oh, okay. Look at that. Look like Chrisean from the back with the hair. Self-love. This is Chrisean right here. Out of all of this, yes, all of this happened. She's still working on herself. She's still loving herself. She's setting out her intentions and she's gathering them. Chrisean is not worried about this at all. Like I said, I have not seen any response videos yet. Tonight, I will try to catch up on them. But no, Chrisean is not worried. Chrisean is working on her. So this is nothing that, you know, she's not worried about anything. She might be a little stung, like, ow, but I don't think it's something that she, you know what I'm saying, is going to break down over. I really highly doubt it. And if she does, this could be because of the love of her son and understanding that this is the new, I have to realize I have to move on now, you know? Okay. Distance or retreat, time out. She may be taking a break. Distance between them two. Even more so now. Okay. She's looking back and she's walking away. I really have to focus on me. Okay. Contracts, career, commitment. Until debt do us part. Until debt tear us apart. Contracts, career, commitments. She may be entering some new contracts. She may be entering maybe a record label. Maybe making her own record label. Contracts in regarding her son. She's going to be doing a lot of legal situations going on, and it could be on both sides as well. It could be for Blueface as well, because he did just start MILF Music, so it could be some contracts, some commitments, some stuff that they may still work on in the future. Who knows? But they both got a lot of paperwork to do. You know, now that this is out, people are going to want to protect what's theirs. Saturn energy. This is not going to be an easy battle. Okay. Thoughts and isolating. Somebody's taking some time to reflect. I really feel like this is Chrisean as well. I think she just feels like, you know, she just needs some time. This was a tough blow. I may seem fine, but I need to think about this. I need to rethink. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Nurturing and compassion. Okay. I think eventually through time, both of them will be compassionate, not compassionate, but have some sort of compassion as they move forward, raising their child. I just feel like, you know, there's still a little something there, but, you know, it's more about respecting each other, getting through the situation, raising a kid. So I think that's their main focus right now. And I don't think they're going to be fighting until the end of time. I think they're going to start having compassion towards each other, to work together, to do business together, because they're more powerful together. Okay. Okay. One more card. Limitations and fears. Okay. I think moving forward, because I feel like Blueface really kind of hankered down on her success. When I say that, really kind of boxed her in. And when she goes into these new contracts, she's going to be very vigilant in watching what's being written down, making sure that her attorney is good with it, making sure she understand it. This little situation, the money situation between her and Blueface, I feel like that is going to be one of her biggest fears, is to be, you know, because it was such a a tough time trying for her to get the money and getting paid and stuff like that. I really think that um, her fear about getting into the wrong contract again, or giving somebody her money again, that's a fear. And if she cannot get over the fear, it can limit her into some of her contracts. She may not work with something because some she may not work with a label because the contract isn't right, so she'll shut the whole label down instead of doing that. That's what kind of like generalization I'm trying to bring to the situation, is that she's going to kind of limit herself because out of fear she doesn't want her money to be tied up like it was when she was with Blueface. So she's going to be really really finicky about working with other people, and she's already said that when she went to on live with Jay Cinco and they talked about the whole Mabu thing and how she felt like he was kind of like doing too much. But I think that's going to become like a back end fear, and that fear, if you don't conquer it and get confidence and say, you know what, I'll just get a better attorney to look over all my contracts. If she doesn't get the attorney, she may block her blessings, feeling like, okay, well, I don't want to trust him because look at what Blueface did to me. You know what I'm saying? And it could block her blessings. So hopefully she works on that and just get better attorneys. Make sure that every contract that you're signing, every contract that you're doing, get an attorney. Make sure they look out for the best of your interest, like your best interest. You know what I'm saying? I really want her to really lawyer up for real when it comes down to her music and her management. Okay? All right. So let's go to the Moon Oracle. Any advice? Friendship. She has her friends, Marsh and Janet. They're like two peas in a pod, and they will carry out any demand that that Chrisean has. If you haven't seen Baddies East, when she tells them to move, they move. This is Janet and Marsh, and her friendship is going to be better with them through this process because they really do love her. Like, they really are her friends, and I think that they're always looking and they're always going to have her back, and that's just what it's going to be. So her friendship will get stronger, because she's going to lean on them a lot emotionally, and it's just going to build them stronger. She's not alone in this situation. She has backup emotionally, physically, whether we like it or not. Janet, I think her name is Janet and Marsh are her friends. Okay, and they're her friends to the end. So they'll be there whether she has a dollar or not. They're best friends. So this is good to have this when you're going through any type of emotional situation. They're there for beginning. This is a brand new beginning for her. She is the star, the Wolf Moon. It's just a new beginning, new world. This is all about Chrisean, and there's no man in the situation. This is a brand new restart, refreshing. Okay, beginning of something different. Okay, then we have the Buck Moon, relaxed energy. She's chilling. She's gonna be chilling. She's gonna be fine. That's pretty much, she's gonna be fine. She got her friends. She's good. And this could be her image or her portrayal towards the world. What she wants the world or social media to know is that she's okay. I'm in a relaxed state of mind. I got my friends. I'm starting a new life, new beginning. I have self-love. I'm not gonna let people mess me over anymore because I'm gonna get some better attorneys for my paperwork. Nobody's gonna get over. It's everything is gonna be good. Everything is good right now, regardless of what the media is trying to portray. Okay? All right. And this is the metaphysical oracle deck. Okay, let's restart that. Okay. All right. This is for the advice. Loyalty. Loyalty is everything to her right now. Loyalty. That is what she wants right now. She's learning that. She's understanding that. I think she has a good sense of loyalty, but being loyal to others as well. This is an area in her life that she's going to work on. She's going to grow from this experience. You see the sunflowers, and everything that's around her is going to be, she's going to make her own trustworthy environment. She's going to surround people that she trusts. If she doesn't trust you, you're not getting it's over for you. And sometimes that's the best way to be. Sometimes, it protects your heart, it protects your mental. You don't have to worry about stress or anything like that. So I'm glad that she is either being shown loyalty, or she feels that she has loyalty in her life, and she has her friends and family. This is the manifester, the creation. Again, another creation card. She is creating the new life that she wants. This is her new beginning. And she has all the tools, the wand, the fire stick that she has, the wand. She has the snake around her belly, in her chest. She has her red robe as a priestess. She has the coin at her feet. She has her cup back here. She has all of the infinity. She has all of the things that she needs. She has all the tools that she needs. Now she has to find the magic, make the magic. Will versus willpower. Well, I think, what did they say? They said will versus actual effort. Your will or your intention plus actual hard work equals magic. And it does. She set her creation. She set her intention. She's working on herself. And she has everything that she needs right now. She's good. And I'm excited on what kind of life she's going to be living. So it's amazing. I really feel like she's going to be fine. She's definitely going to be fine. Another card here. Hermetic. Create. Another create card. She's going to be in her creative state. She's going to be making. And you know what's so funny about this is that on one of the lives, I think at her meet and greet, they were filling up the lipstick or the lip glosses and stuff, and she had merch, and she's been making stuff, and that's somebody that's making something, grinding something out. So they were literally filling up the lip glosses. So this is so funny that this came out, and making stuff and creating stuff. She's in her creative stuff. She's about to make everything. You know what I'm saying? So she is in a good spot again. Creative artwork, creative, making things, owning things. Animal energy channel. Okay? She's realizing as she moves forward that she has to control and tame that wild side. As you see the man rubbing the tiger, which is a very ferocious, animal. But if you approach him with tameness and calmness, you can sit next to a tiger if you know how to tame yourself. So just calming her not outbursts, but the way, how when she used to get drunk and she used to be, wilding out, she's going to be calming down. This whole situation is calming her down, which is very good to see. And I think it will open up more avenues for her monetary gain, projects, sponsorships, whatever she gets, contracts. If the social media sees her in a tamed light, it would be almost a best masterpiece when it comes down to her stardom, because what gets her in trouble is how she acts. What people gag her about is how she acts and how she portrays herself. Can she tame herself? And I think this whole experience, she will learn how to balance both worlds, the wild side and the mother side, the cool side and the low side. She's going to learn how to tame that because her job is going to require that. You know, her career is going to require that. If you want to get interviews at Vogue, you can't be wilding out. If you want to get interviews in Gucci, you can't be wilding out. So as she calms down, that's when the opportunities, the doors are going to burst open. She will be very set financially, which goes all the way back to this card. And yes, I did say this is for Blueface, but it's also for Chrisean too, because she's making the effort. The effort is what counts. They're going to be good on both sides monetarily. So there's no loss financially, emotionally, other ways. Yes, financially, they both have a bag. They're both going to do good. And this will change. This whole situation is changing right before our eyes. So I'm very excited to see what happens for Chrisean Rock and her family and how she continues to move on. I want to thank you guys for tuning in to this late tarot reading. This was about Chrisean, Blueface, Jaidyn, the engagement. I thought we would pull for Carlissa, but she didn't even come up in the situation, even though I know that he did do a text and kind of got on her, but this wasn't about her. So unfortunately she didn't come up in this session, maybe another session. But yes, this was the Chrisean, Jaidyn, Blueface reading. Thank you guys for subscribing and liking the videos and donations and all of that great stuff. Again, if you're interested in tarot decks and tarot inspired items, you can go to www.tarotnoir.com. The link will be in the description. Also, if you're interested in beginner tarot decks, you can also click on that link in the description. And please comment, share, tell me what you think about this reading. Was I off? Was I close? Was I cold? Was I hot? Let me know. Thank you guys for tuning in to Tarot Noir, and I hope you guys have a wonderful evening. Good night.